Welcome to Flavored Enemy Regnum Vitisum. The following program is intended for mature audiences only, so listeners' discretion is advised. Thank you, and welcome to Veith University.
Welcome to Flavored Enemy Orientation Week, Icarus, Florakis-Chiusi. Icarus, as you are getting your bags all set and getting ready to head down to meet up with your dad to go into town to take care of the last few things, you are getting everything set on your bed, and are going through your bookcase one more time. And as you do, you feel this kind of like stress migraine in the corner of your eyeball, like right there in the corner of your eye. And you go up to reach to kind of rub it a little bit, and you turn around and you see yourself in the mirror. Not your favorite thing to do with how messy your fur is right now, and how drab your horns look at the moment. But could you describe yourself for us and what it is you see in the mirror?
All right, I am a. How tall did I say I was? I am a 6'6" Minotaur. I'm kind of big in the sense, like I have kind of like a big and stocky like body type frame. I have glasses because Minotaurs and glasses, iconic look. His hair is kind of long, but he usually kind of puts it up in a man bun, and as he's looking himself in the mirror, he's putting his hair up. He wears a red and black t-shirt / like vest kind of combo. He also has black shorts. Sorry, I gotta load up the hero for it to actually get a better description for it. It's been a hot minute since I looked at him. He's also kind of got like a red and black. I think it's called an apogee. No, where is it? Yeah, it's called an apogee drape, and that kind of just hangs around his waist. That's kind of also like a cyan or a teal blue. He's also got a red and black staff with a blue gem on the top. His horns are also they start out as black on the bottom and then slowly fade into white at the top. And then he kind of takes his glasses off his desk, puts them on, and then does his hair and pats down his pockets for the rest of his stuff, and then he makes his way downstairs.
All right, and as you're making your way downstairs, you can hear your mom off in the study in the back room, working away. But before you get a chance to go and talk to her, you bump right into your siblings, both holding giant bowls of cereal and standing up maybe 3 feet away from the kitchen table where the chairs are, just deciding to stand rather than sit. Icarus, you look at your sisters, Thalia and Ianthe. Thalia, could you describe yourself, please?
Well, since it's early morning, Thalia hasn't really done all of her makeup and hair and everything like that. She's just getting breakfast, so she's just in there, in what kind of her pajamas. So she's got on that baggy kind of t-shirt, like that 80s style, where like it kind of hangs down over one shoulder a little bit. Kind of just droopy eyes a little bit right now. She has one broken horn and one full-size horn on her. Her horns are, they start off a little bit black and then they go into a red kind of tint. Yeah, the one on the right is her full horn. She has a broken horn on her left. And she's just wearing like pajama bottoms. You can tell she's still just not very awake. She's kind of just The reason the reason she's just standing is because she literally is just kind of on autopilot right now. But Thalia has kind of similar to her horns, a blackish base, and then has like a little bit of red on her neck and shoulders and inside of her ears. And when you go down to her legs, when you get into like the more cow legs, it's kind of red near the end, not quite on the toe, but like kind of where I guess the ankle would be on a minotaur. And then her tail is kind of the same way. It's black on base, and then when it gets to the very end, you start to see some reddish hue to it. Thalia is only 5'3", but very stocky. Even for a minotaur, would definitely be considered short, but would be considered much more built for her size than even a minotaur would be.
Okay. And Ianthe, could you describe yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. Ianthe is also a minotaur. Wow, all the siblings are minotaurs.
Shocker.
Lame.
Shocking, I know. Ianthe is 5'11", not including the horns. The horns add like another like is. And her horns are black all the way through. They like towards the top. Her coloring, as opposed to her simply like black and brown, Ianthe is like a cream color most of the way. She's like the piebald pattern that you see on like cows and horses and stuff. So she's got like on her shoulders and like near her feet and stuff. She has like sort of like the like chocolatey brown sort of like patches, and she has freckles across her face, and her snoot is like a little bit brown, like right at the tip. She's got like medium brown, like really long hair that's just sort of like thrown up in the worst, messiest ponytail you've ever seen because it's the morning. And her eyes are like a faintly glowing, like golden color. Like they just have a little bit of an aura around them. Because it's the morning, she's wearing like, she's very much like put together. So she's wearing like a matching pajama set, like cute like tie-dye shorts and like a tie-dye tank top that shows the like big like scar that she in her left like shoulder clavicle. Yeah, I think that's the at the moment.
All right. So Icarus, you come downstairs. You see both your siblings there. You can see your dad, Vanth, over at the kitchen counter, reading the author's note, which is the Douglas newspaper, and sipping a cup of coffee in a black suit with a red tie tied all the way up to the neck, and a Windsor knot. You can see that Vanth has slick black hair, a very light alabaster skin, and these solid gold eyes, ringed with dark circles around his eyes. Got black, kind of almost looks like eyeliner, even though you all know it's not. It's just how his eyes look. And you can see coming from right behind his ear, 3 black small feathers on either side. Vanth also has black horns kind of jutting out from his hair. And the only thing to signify that Vanth is actually a full-fledged demon, a demon duke. And as Vanth's kind of sitting there, sipping his coffee and drinking and watching reading the newspaper, what are the 3 of you doing?
Icarus is probably just kind of waiting for his sisters to walk past him, and then he'll just make his way through since he's taller. It's easier to let the short people go by first.
What are you staring at, butt munch?
Why are we up before you are, Icarus? You have to go down to the university first. Ugh.
Yeah. Aren't you in like some one of those like honors things?
Well, I was probably up before you two as I'm more dressed and, actually presentable to the world. So if you'll excuse me, I gotta go see our father.
You can see it. He's right there. You
You don't
see him
have
from
Thalia,
here.
get out of my way. And he kind of shoulder checks through.
Rude.
All right,
Tell my
kids.
mom
Isn't
about
it
that.
a little bit early for violence?
It's not violence yet. That's when Thalia gets mad and, tables get broken and so on and so forth.
Mhm. Did you already eat yet?
No, not yet. I can make some toast on the toast for the go.
Please do. It's gonna be a long day.
If you had gotten down here earlier, you could have had cereal like the rest of us.
Well, I'm not a big fan of cereal. You would know that if you paid attention.
But it's got all the nutrients you need, especially if you chop up like some fresh
As
fruit.
Icarus is talking to these two, he's using Mage Hand to grab bread and just kind of put it in the toaster.
Okay.
Because I believe wild magic does not trigger on cantrips.
That is correct.
Got him.
You're safe.
For now, the plans are coming.
All right. Well, anyways, you two still need to get up and get ready, as it's not going to be much longer before your
am
mother
up.
takes you down. All right. But get ready too.
All right.
Unless, of course, you want to make a bad impression with the rest of the Match Bat players on the first day.
Oh,
No,
we'll
I
do
just-
that, no problem. It's no issue.
I just
It
gotta wait
won't
for
really
my
matter.
toast to get. I just gotta wait for my toast to get done cooking, Papa.
All right. Well, as soon as you're ready and eating, Nikki, we can head on out. Okay. Oh, and Iante, your mail come in yesterday. It's over in the cabinet hanging thing that your mom built over by the door.
Yeah, I'll go get that right now. Thanks, Dad.
And as you all kind of split up, Thalia, you head out into the backyard to get some fresh morning air. Iante, you head over to the little cabinet thing to get that letter. And Icky, you are eating your toast and getting all set up. And as everyone's kind of going about their business, Vant kind of sits down next to you. So, you excited?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nervous being, like, I guess semi-far from home, even though it's not that far, but it'll be a weird experience. Hopefully a good one as well.
Hopefully. Just remember, there is more to life than books and knowledge. So make sure to get
True.
out there and meet people, okay?
I know, Dad, I will, but until I can, control it, then I'd rather get the knowledge in the books done first and then spend the time with the people. As long as I don't hurt them like I did before. And he kind of glances down the hallway at Ianthe.
You can see that Vant kind of eyes his coffee cup. And as you can see an obvious guilt on his face, he feels bad every time that this subject comes up because he knows it's 100% his fault that you were born like that. And you see he kind of looks back up and hopefully you'll be able to find the answers you're looking for.
Well, hopefully college has the answers. If we don't have the answers now, then history sure as shit does. Pardon my French.
No.
Gnomish. Pardon my Gnomish.
You get that from your mother, you know?
I had a feeling.
Your mother had a way with Gnomish.
Dad,
Mhm.
focus. I think it's time to go.
Yeah, sure. As soon as you're ready, you got everything you need?
I believe so. And he eats the last piece of toast, pats down his pockets, he's got his phone, wallet. He's ready to go.
You see Vant kind of opens the door, and hands you your an empty backpack. So you can carry everything back. All right.
Thanks, Dad.
He shuts the door and locks it behind him. All right. Let's head on into the sand ward. You've got your bus pass. We're taking the metro.
Yeah, it's in. I always keep it in my wallet.
All right. You see that there's along a metal rail, like a little car comes riding alongside. See, it's a metal box, and it's got this sliding door in the center, and multiple seats that are in there. You can even see that there is on the back there is a wide U-shaped frame for anyone who is too big to sit inside the car can sit on the
It's
back.
me.
No, actually, it's built
Oh,
big
I
enough
fit?
for you.
Hell yeah.
You see the two of you kind of climb in and sit in your seats. And it's not too cramped in here. It's still a little bit early. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're heading into the sand ward. And Vanth, as the bus takes off, kind of looks over at you. Oh, I figured after we had gotten all your supplies that you still need, we could maybe head in for some ice cream. I don't know if you're still. I don't know if you're too old for that now. But I figured it
I'm
might
never
be a
too
good
old for ice cream, Dad.
Good, because there's this ice cream place that I was hearing about that I wanted to go check out, and I feel like it, be a good thing to do before you leave. Honestly, it makes me sad every time I think about not getting to spend more time with my little son right here.
I mean, not little anymore, considering I'm, super tall now, but I get what you mean. Yeah, ice cream could sound. It sounds fun, Dad. We can get ice cream after the supplies.
Okay. All right. As you kind of travel along into the sand ward, you start to reach that bus stop. As the bus comes to a stop, doors open, and everyone starts to climb out. Now, get your only perception check, please.
Ooh, first Icarus roll of the night. Here comes that roll. 7.
It's pretty crowded. You kind of shuffle shoulder to shoulder with people. You see somebody with like this lime green hair kind of dart across your field of vision. You can't really make them out because their hairline is like right at your eye level, so they just kind of pass right in front of you, and it kind of like distorts your vision for a second because of how bright the hair was. As the group kind of dissipates a little bit, and Vanth looks at you and says, looks like we're heading over here to the Goblin's Horde, and then over here to Adela's, and then from there we should be able to head to the ice cream shop.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right. Is there anything you need to do while we're out?
Maybe stop at a spell store and see if I can get anything fancy, but other than that, I've got nothing.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go over here. I know Lyle. He'll get us a good deal. Maybe he'll have some spells that you're looking for.
Hopefully.
All right. As the two of you kind of walk along towards the Goblin's Horde at the edge of the Sand Ward, up towards the Winter Ward where it kind of connects. It's pretty busy, pretty crowded. You can hear people walking alongside you, going left and right. Some people talking on their cell stones. You can hear the sounds of the cars passing left and right. It's pretty wild. I mean, even since you were young and you can remember how rapid technology started advancing, it's almost scary to you because like there's this weird amalgamation of things that maybe probably shouldn't really even exist anymore, like crossbows and swords, mixed in with things like, cell stones and cars. But it's Vittore. It just kind of is what it is, and it works. And you're kind of marveling along this and walking along as you reach the Goblin's Hoard, this small ramshackle building that looks like kind of a hodgepodge collection of art styles and this weird dilapidated door. And as you get to the front door, Vanth kind of grabs the handle and opens it up and lets you inside.
Oh, I think you did.
Sure. Lyle, we're here. As you all scurry inside, make me an investigation check.
I can in 1 second. Investigation. Better at that. For a 9 this time, that's 2 6s in a row.
One more, baby.
One more, and Vanth will be at work.
All right. You're kind of scurrying along, and you see this small little brass key that's kind of just in this weird little box. It's hung up on the wall. Kind of catches your eye for a minute because, like, it's just a small, like, insignificant, nonchalant, unimportant-looking key in this weirdly intricate, ornate box, heavily locked.
That's a interesting box. Have you seen anything like this before, Dad?
Huh? Oh, it probably has a lot of magic in it. There you are.
I have detect magic.
Hey, good to see you, Vanth. Icarus, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Oh, not too bad. Can't complain. You got any more of them rare models anymore that you were building? I'm honest with you, kind of building a collection now.
Nothing for sale yet.
Nah.
I gotta find more, to be honest with you. My catalog is running low.
Well, what can I do y'all for?
And you see Vanth hands over a small list. Well, I just need a couple of things for Icarus here. If you can see whatever you have. And he kind of looks over at you. Is there anything you needed in particular, son?
Not necessarily. Typical, like, school stuff, I guess, books. If you have anything on arcane history, that could help a lot. Anything on the, I guess, previous heroes of Vittore, just in case they have something on there, that could also help.
I mean, you're kind of living with one. You got 2 for parents.
Oh yeah, I
You can't
know.
have that?
Oh, I know.
I
What?
mean,
I want to go beyond, you know?
I can get you a book on them if you want.
No, I don't need a book on my parents. You know, I do live with them. Do you have anything before my parents' time?
Yeah, sure. I can get that put together. All right, I'm gonna go take a look at this list, get everything together, and I'll take a look, see what I have that fits your requirements too. Feel free to browse around as much as you want while I'm getting these things.
You see Vanth kind of looking at the glass case and kind of browsing the items that are inside. What are you doing?
I'm going to ritual. Is ritual casting trigger wild magic?
If it's a leveled spell, yes.
Shit. I got a 1 in 20.
Hit record.
Yeah, I know. Can I go back and look at that box further?
Sure. You kind of head over there. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, come on. That's a nat 1. That's a box.
Box with a key in there.
Yep.
Pretty sure there's glass over the top of that.
Yep, box. That's a box. I guess I'll bring it up to the counter. I'm genuinely interested in it, and I'm not casting magic in a public setting in case I do hit that 1 in 20.
Okay.
Um, and then I'll just kind of like wander around, see what else he has.
You're kind of wandering around. Make me an investigation check.
Oh boy. Oh wow. Synthetic 20. Where was that last roll?
You're kind of wandering around. You find yourself in the pile of dirty, dingy, dusty books right at home. But one calls out to you. Not literally, but the binding. It's dark, dark leather. The pages are old and worn and stained. And the lettering is a graphite color, barely reflective on light. Goes against everything that you would do when it comes to binding a book. You can't even read the text unless you're looking really hard. And it still sits on the bookcase. And you can see that there is a chain that is over the bookcase that it's on, just kind of hung lazily on a ring, not latched or anything, just hung there. But it's really interesting, this book.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna look over towards Dad and be like, hey Dad, can you take a look at this?
Hmm.
And I'm gonna hold out the book.
She kind of takes a look at it, says, it's a journal?
Is there anything magical to it? I don't want to detect magic quite yet.
You see that his eyes kind of gloss over, and he looks intently. Make a insight check.
19. Dad about to lie to me?
For a second there, it looked like your dad looked over his left shoulder. Hard to tell because he doesn't have pupils.
Mm-hmm.
Or the whites of his eyes. It's just solid color. But he if you feel like he looks over his shoulder and then back at you before responding, no, it seems to be just a normal journal of some kind. Just a blank book, probably really old.
You're a shit liar, Dad. The book, I guess in a sense, kind of called. You know, when you look at something and it just kind of got that feel to it. It's something that piques your interest even though you have no idea what it is. Kind of like this. And he holds up the box with the key. Or the book in this instance.
Well, if you want, I can buy it for you.
I'd appreciate it. Might as well try and unravel this mystery.
So as you're kind of holding the book, you're taking a look at it, and you can see that the graphite lettering on the book itself is in a language that you don't recognize.
Question.
Mhm.
Would Icarus also know Abyssal because of Vanth?
Yeah, you would have learned Abyssal from Vanth.
Cool, I'm gonna add that to my sheet.
But you still don't recognize what this says.
Well, nothing a library trip won't fix later.
Right, as you guys head over to the counter, you see that there's these wax paper parcels that are all tied together with stuff in it that's supposed to be for you. As your dad hands over the money, gesturing to the two things that you're grabbing, looks to be hurriedly kind of doing this. Pays, and then unzips your backpack and starts stuffing the parcels in. Oh, seems like we got everything that you need. Besides heading to Adela's for a couple last minute things. So, all in all, a good trip.
Yeah, I'd say It was pretty successful.
Well, let's keep on. We should be able to walk from here to Adela's.
Yeah, it
As
should be a quick walk.
you two hop outside and start walking along. You roll me a perception check again?
God damn. Perception. Oh no, that's a 10. But that was a 6 again, and that's about to flip shit.
The streets are kind of thinning out a little bit, and as you're winding along, you can see that the sun's actually starting to creep up towards the middle of the sky. The wind is fresh on your face, and you can see up in the distance Castle de Moro kind of elevated above the rest of the buildings. As you're winding through, you reach the front of Adela's General Goods. Your dad flashes his membership ID card, and you two walk in, and you hear at the front door, "Hello, and welcome to Adela's General Goods. We have everything that you need, and you don't need to look elsewhere, so please, take your time."
Is this Jimothy?
No, it's a recording, like a holographic recording that's just projected.
Whew. All right.
As you two start walking through the aisles, you see that your dad scoops up a 36 pack of a 36 pack of shrimp and chili ramen for you, and then picks up a 12 pack of Sunset Sarsaparilla and a couple of other groceries. And last but not least, you see he grabs a mini fridge and puts it in the cart.
A mini fridge, Dad?
I figured, you did so well on your finals in high school, and I never really rewarded you for that. So I thought it might be fun to have this for your dorm room.
I appreciate it. That's fair. I mean, I know it's not hard to do better than Thalia, but Ianthe's a challenge.
All right. I think we got everything that we need. Let's go ahead and on over to checkout. Can I get you to make me one more perception check?
Damn. You see where these last perception checks are going. You know this is a lost cause. 18.
You can tell that your dad is really distracted right now. Almost like he's having another conversation while talking to you. You've seen it with some people when they're talking on their cell stone and trying to talk to somebody else at the same time, the disconnect that happens. Your dad's cell stone's not to his ear, but it feels like that, like he's distracted somehow. And as you're walking up towards the checkout, you're kind of looking at him and you feel a tap on your shoulder. Hey, man. It's good, Icky. And you turn around, you see Roger. Those of you at home, Roger is about 5'7" guy. He's about really lanky build, and he has several spots on his neck and on his backs of his hands where mushrooms are growing out. He's a cauldron-born who can sometimes make mushrooms sprout where he touches. And he kind of looks at you and says, "Hey, you good?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you
Alright.
for asking. How are you?
Not too bad, man. I'm excited to head down to orientation week.
Yeah, we're just finishing up some supply shopping and going home, getting packed up, and I'll make my way down.
Okay. Oh, hey. Well, when you get your room number, let me know. I can swing down and maybe we can I don't know, bust out some chips and some sodas and maybe do a little bit of miniature painting. Huh?
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be fun. A good way to get to spend the first day of college. Well, not the first day,
And
but
then like I know you got that big old strong sister or whatever, but like if you need some help moving anything, just let me know. All right, I won't be too far away.
I appreciate it, Roger.
Yeah, no problem. And then us bros gotta stick together, right?
You're telling me.
All right. Hey, well, I gotta go catch up to my mom, so I'll be seeing you over at orientation week, maybe.
Yeah, I'll see you later at orientation.
All right. And you see, he kind of goes in to dab you up. Do you return the dabbing of it?
Give me 1 second.
Oh my God! Are you gonna roll for dab?
He dabs up.
You see, dabs you up, snaps his finger at his ear, and it's like, "All right, man, I'll see you." And he runs off to go see his mom's.
The answer was yes. I was rolling for dab.
All right. And you see, Vance kind of loading up the conveyor belt so things can be scanned. Looks over at you and says, "Hey, you see that really big 3-pound chocolate bar right there?
Yeah.
You can grab that for your mother, please."
He reaches over and grabs it and puts it on the conveyor belt. Is that who you were talking to? You seemed a bit distracted earlier.
Oh, kind of looks guiltily and looks back at you. I was talking to the judge. It's been a while since he spoke to me, but he had some information to give me.
I'm hoping maybe some good news?
Unfortunately, I can't disclose that, Icarus.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay, though, son. You have something to be excited about right now. And it sounded like you're gonna be able to hang out with Roger when you're signed up.
Hey, Roger's a good kid. I think we'll get along nicely.
Well, let's get everything set up. You see, he kind of grabs the bags after paying, puts them all in the cart, and starts running it out to the front of Mandela's. As you get out there, you can see these little metallic owls kind of swoop down, and you see Vanth kind of flashes his cell stone at them, and they scan it, and he holds up the bags, and they clench them in their hands and start flying towards your house.
I'm going to cast message. Actually, how far away is the house from Mandela's?
Yeah, you're about 8 miles away from home right now.
Oh yeah, no, that ain't working. Actually, would miss it? No, yeah, no. Oh,
Yeah,
that's gonna be a fun surprise.
Douglas is a big city.
Yeah, that'll be a fun surprise for him.
All right. You two kind of look at each other. It's like, all right, ready to go get some ice cream before heading back?
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
All right.
I do want to know what's in this box, though. Icarus is kind of look at the box again.
Maybe it's something you can research at school.
Maybe, but when we get home, I'm definitely opening it in the backyard, not destroying the house.
Well, we're not going home from here, remember?
Oh, yeah.
When you get your mother back at the house, you're going to the university.
Yeah. I guess I was trying to
Nice.
stall a little bit.
Nervous, huh?
Just a wee bit.
Right. As you two walk up to the ice cream shop, you can see a bright glittering sign in neon that hangs up over the ice cream shop. It says Icewind Creamery. And you see as you walk in, you see a short halfling girl with blonde hair and a really big smile. She's got a yellow shirt on and black leggings and a blue shawl kind of around her neck to keep her warm. And she kind of looks up at you and says, "Oh, hi, Aloisa here. I'm head creamer here. Welcome to Icewind Creamery. What can I get you started with?"
Have we been here often enough?
Yeah.
All right. Can I just casually drop the usual and she'll understand?
So, if I remember correctly, that's cherry cordial ice cream with the graham crackers and whipped cream with the chocolate sauce, right?
Yes, please.
All right. And for you, that would be espresso with brownie bits, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll get those started for you. Have a seat over there. It shouldn't be too long, okay?
Thank you. And Icarus kind of goes to sit down.
She's working. You can see that she's making the ice creams and stuff. She kind of whirls around, and you see that some papers from the top of the counter fly off into the ice cream shop's floor. As she's still working.
I'm gonna pull out my phone to look at the time. Just to see what time it is.
It is 9:30 in the morning. You and your dad are getting ice cream at 9:30 in the morning.
Sometimes it's the way she be. I don't make the rules.
Um,
And then I'm gonna reach into my other pocket to grab my wallet because I'm buying dad ice cream and he can't tell me otherwise.
See that Eloisa comes over with the two ice creams. Oh, all right, here we go. Cherry cordial with the graham crackers, whipped cream and chocolate sauce, and espresso with the brownie bits. That should be about 6 silver.
All right. I reach into my pocket with the wallet and grab the gold.
You see your dad has his card out.
I
and then-
slap it.
All right.
No.
Oh,
At least let me treat you to this, Dad.
Oh, that's so sweet. Honestly, really happy. I'll take that here. Okay. All right. All good. Here's your spoons. Icarus, right?
Correct.
You went to high school here, right? I think I remember seeing you.
I did, yes.
Okay. Oh, are you going to the? She kind of leans back a little bit. Are you going to the orientation week?
Yes, actually we're about to head home so I can grab the rest of my things and I'll be on my way down.
Oh yeah, I'm just getting ready to get off the night shift. My relief's supposed to be here 3 hours ago, but they only said it would be maybe 45 minutes, so it shouldn't be too much longer. But she's had a rough night, so who am I to complain? I have things pretty great, so I shouldn't complain. But it's nice to meet you. Oh, I am trying to make some friends with people who are going to be going to university too. Study with and get to know people and that kind of thing. If you want, she kind of takes out a piece of paper and writes down her cell stone number and slides it to you. You can text me and we can maybe set up to hang out after orientation. I'm trying to get a bunch of people together so that we go in there actually knowing people,
That's fair. Sure. And he takes the phone number and kind of pockets it.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it, the ice cream. I've been bugging you long enough. Well, enjoy, and let me know if you need anything. Remember, again, I'm Eloisa, head creamer. And she kind of heads off.
That was a lot of energy.
Yeah, especially for 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, you're telling me. I may be the owl demon, but your mother, that's the night owl.
Yeah,
I
I
have-
remember waking up to Mom tinkering on the guns.
I'm gonna miss you, Icarus.
I know, Dad. And I won't be too far from home either. Plus, you have my number.
Yeah, and you won't get embarrassed if I just show up at your dormitory, just hang out with you and your friends, and, hanging out with your old man at college isn't embarrassing, is it?
I mean, it is a bit, but I can also bring my friends home.
Yeah, I mean, provided unless it is you don't want me to see how your room will be kept there, because if it's anything as bad as how it was 2 weeks ago when your mother went up there,
Hey,
I'd say that's a war zone.
I had so many model parts that I needed to work on, so many minis to paint. It was an organized, disorganized mess. I knew where things were, and I had it fine.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I won't have to spend as much money replacing furniture.
I mean, this is true, but considering Thalia will probably break furniture at the college, you might have to pay.
No, no,
It
no.
depends on if I see them doing it, and I can mend it in time, but
We paid for the renter's insurance.
I mean, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. We'll see, though. All right.
You see, he kind of finishes up his ice cream, looks over at you, and says,
You ready to head back on home and get your mother?
Yeah, let's go home. And then once we get home, I'm gonna open the box and then we'll head out. So I wonder what's in there now. Curious.
"All right." You start working on your way back to the house, taking the bus and riding along. Make me another perception check if you don't mind.
That's a 7. There's Icarus.
It's
Flying
pretty
too close to the
it's
sun here.
it's pretty stuffy in here, pretty stuffed, and you're a little bit cramped. But eventually, you end up back over in the Milo ward and start heading on over towards your house. When you get to the front door, you can hear Thalia upstairs, and you can hear Ianthe in the basement. As your mother is in her room getting ready, Vanth kind of leaves you at the dining room and says,
Oh. Good luck. And I'm only a phone call away if you need me, okay?
I know, Dad, but before we go, do you want to see what's in this box?
Try and open it.
I'm gonna turn the key. I'm gonna go outside real quick, try and open the box.
"It is locked."
Good thing we know lock pickers. I'll come back to this later, and he's gonna tuck the box back in the bag. All right, it was worth a shot. And then he's gonna give Dad a hug,
All right.
I love you,
and
son.
then I love you too, Dad.
All right. Be a good kid, okay?
When am I not?
Get your A's. Do well. Keep your sisters from murdering people.
That one I can't promise much.
Well, I couldn't stop your mother from murdering people, so here we are.
Well, her circumstance was a little bit different.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
And Vanth, kind of pats you on the shoulder and heads to his study. And Pig, you walk out of your bedroom and see Icarus there. Could you describe yourself, please, and what it is you're doing?
Yeah, sure. I can definitely describe Tig. Minotaur. Wow, shocking. She has white horns, like a longhorn steer. They go out to the side and then curve a little bit. And she is all a dark chocolate brown color with a black snoop. And then she has her hair in a black bob. And she's just wearing she's dressed very professional, quote unquote. Like, hey, I'm taking my kids to college. I need to like look presentable, sort of situation. Tig does not look as old as she is. She looks about the same age as she does in Tales of Ettore. And she comes out. She's like, "Oh, good, y'all are back. We gotta get a move on. There's 3 of y'all that I gotta deal with today, and I truly don't have time for this." And then she'll come over to Icar. Like, "Are you excited?"
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. Nervous, more so than excited, but that's par for the course of going to a new place.
I completely understand. No, I wasn't that nervous actually when I got out of League Mire. I was to be out. But I get it. But lots of people from the high school are attending Vaeth, and you'll have your sisters. I know that that's not necessarily the biggest comfort in the world.
Woo.
I know, but you 3 know that you've got 2 other people in your corner, even if y'all annoy the ever-loving shit out of each other. And that's fine. Okay.
And if you annoy the ever-loving shit out of me, too.
Vance pops out of the office.
You hush. Get back in there. You go deal with the girls before they have to also get shuffled off.
Yes. I'm heading up now.
Love you.
Love you, too.
All right. Let's get all your stuff and get a move on so we can get you signed up for whatever we gotta get you signed up for. And it's gonna be real exciting. You're gonna have the best time.
Hopefully. It shouldn't be too bad, though. And Icarus is going to go grab the rest of his stuff.
All right. And as you're doing that, you see that you can see a little bit of Vaeth from where your house is at, and you can see the crowds from here. You can see the stalls. You can see the marching band. You can even hear a little bit of the sounds of the trumpets and the drums. As nerves kind of set in a little bit, because this is a lot bigger than high school. Like, it's a lot more people and a lot more at stake. And as you kind of scoop your things up and head back downstairs, Ig, are you taking yours and Vance's car, or are you walking?
I guess the question is, how far of a walk is it, and how much shit does Icarus have?
Well, we do have a mini fridge, so I would
I was
recommend
just
the
saying
car.
that. Well, I'm wondering if Vance had the foresight to get maybe that stuff, because I'm guessing does Icarus have a dorm room assignment yet? Or do we get that when we get there?
Icarus already has a dorm room assignment, but Icarus doesn't know what room number yet. He has to go pick up the key and stuff like that.
Oh, he has to go get it. Okay, because I was like, I wonder if Vamp would have the foresight to just get the mini fridge sent there. But I'm guessing the answer is no.
No, it is all
Great.
stacked at the front of the house near the garage.
Wonderful. We're taking the car.
All right. You kind of open up the garage, and you can see that it's got these sleek body lines. It's this midnight black car. Vance built it from scratch.
This is Vance, baby.
It is.
This is the Midnight Rider.
It is not the Midnight Rider.
I hate it here. Then Tig is in the process of getting stuff loaded in.
Okay.
To Vance, very pretty automotive.
Here,
Yeah,
I will drop a picture for y'all. So
If
y'all
you
can
drop
know.
a picture of Knight Rider, I'm gonna be
I
pissed.
swear
If
to
it's
God,
Knight Rider, I'm murdering somebody.
Nah,
My
this-
hopes
this-
is it's like a fucking Jaguar.
This is the car.
It's a fucking Royce.
Oh,
It's a fucking Rolls Royce.
There's no way you're fitting a family of Minotaurs in that car.
especially
We have to
Not
take
a
There's a reason
fucking
that
shot.
there's a reason that Vance made Icky take the freaking bus.
yeah, I'm not fitting in the car, especially with a mini fridge.
No,
kidding me?
I have
He's
to
riding on
imagine
the roof.
I have have to imagine. No, we have fuck you money.
We have to have two.
Have to imagine. No, it's not that.
It's a convertible.
It's either a convertible or Vanth ordered it like custom sizing to fit his very large family.
It does fit the entire family, and
Is
the
it
trunk.
TARDIS?
The trunk is a bag of holding.
TARDIS, yeah.
Is this his TARDIS car?
It is a TARDIS car, essentially.
Yeah.
Bigger
So-
on the inside.
It has to be. This is like everybody in this family is large.
Except for Thalia.
Speak for yourself.
But Thalia's beefy. Like she's not tall, but she's got bulk.
She's wide.
She's got game.
She's
She's wide. She's wide. The rest of us are tall.
I'm just saying, just so y'all know, Icky technically would be the first in y'all's family to have gone to college.
Yeah,
That's
take that,
technically true.
nerds.
You're the first one making it there, but will you be the
Got
first one to
him.
graduate?
Uncle Carter didn't go to college?
Now,
That's a surprise.
Too busy
Is
walking
it a
along them
surprise?
sunsets.
Tig is in the process of loading the car.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
helping mom.
Yeah.
Thalia's
As-
in the process of every time they put something in the trunk, taking something out of the trunk.
Thalia, I swear to God, I don't have time for your nonsense today.
Mama, it was just a prank.
you see
It's not
that
really a prank if you get caught.
you see that a black lasso appears and wraps it around Thalia's waist and pulls back inside.
Papa.
I have to bring back the child leash. I will.
Was it just one of those like
canon-
monkey
it's
backpacks?
canon- it's one of those monkey backpacks. It's canon that the only kid who had to use that was Thalia, because the other two are behaved. So I'm assuming we get the car loaded up. And
Yeah,
then
you get the
move
card
on.
all loaded up. You take the elemental fire rune key and touch it to the ignition. The engine roars to life. And you have maybe about a 15-minute drive up to campus from here.
And Icarus, like, well, and your dad and I didn't go to college, and it's a whole thing, right? And I get that, but we're so close. If you need anything, you know where to find us, and we're just a phone call away. And it's like Tig is just rambling, like it's just like nervous mom energy. Like
It's
this
all right,
whole
Mom.
time, and if Icarus doesn't stop her, she will not stop talking.
Mom. You're more nervous than me. It's okay. I know you guys are a phone call away.
I
I
just
know.
can't believe y'all are old enough to be going to college. It's just crazy.
I know, Mom. But at least on the bright side of me going first, I can rub it in the other two's face.
And you should. It will piss both of them off. But
Oh, I know.
you should do that. It's very funny.
Quality
Um,
parenting.
As,
10 out of 10. Great parenting.
You get up to the the parking garage, and you see this this young halfling man, maybe like 28, 29, the straw hat and set of overalls in the parking booth. Says, "Howdy, miss. How
Hi.
long?
Did you say how long?
Yeah, how long you gonna be parking? We
How long
got 1, 4, or 8 hour blocks.
I think we're only gonna be parking for 4.
All right.
I
Four
think
is
it's
a
only
safe
4.
assumption.
I think it's only 4. If for whatever reason it's longer, can I come back and pay
Yeah.
you more money?
Yeah, sure, no problem. at all.
Wonderful. Fantastic.
Here you go.
So we'll
Here's your parking ticket. Make sure to stick it in your dash, and kind of gives you a real deep wink. You can stop by anytime now.
Tig is gonna just drive on to find the she's looking for a parking spot because this is Vance's baby.
Mhm.
It's a fancy car.
There is 2 parking spots that are in areas where you can actually like have some space.
That's what I'm looking for. Is like a Tig will park in the boonies if it means that there is like space around the vehicle, because I think once it got scratched, not because of like any of our faults, but Vanth was reamed the guy for it.
Oh yeah. So there's two spots that you could park at where you'd have some distance and you would be in a good parking spot where you don't have to worry about damage. One, you could park by this car, which is a big yellowish black military looking vehicle, super stocky and built-y, and it's got a bit of a lift kit on it, and you see that there's a tire on the back. The other is you could park by this vehicle. It's a sleek looking red vehicle with swooshing lines, very long drawn out, and I need you to make me a insight check, please.
Oh, Tig needs to make an insight check?
Yes.
That red one definitely belongs to another demon.
I think that red one belongs to Peter. That's his Peter Comstock written all over it.
No, the Hummer has Peter Comstock
Actually,
all over it.
Yeah.
No, the Hummer doesn't. It's definitely the red car. But, Tig, as... I rolled on the wrong sheet because I have both sheets open. Hold on. Let me roll with the correct person. This
Alright.
is much better. That's a 21.
Okay. You recognize that you recognize both cars. One, you recognize the yellowish black car as the car of Frankie the Hidden James, aka the Mascot Code.
My boy!
Yeah.
The other car, the red car, you recognize is the car of Archibald Comstock, Peter Comstock's dad. Who are you parking next to?
I'm like, here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Is Tig is running the mental math in her head of, I don't think Archibald would intentionally risk fucking up my car if he thought it would fuck up his car because he's that kind of guy. But so I would rather park next to Frankie, but I think Frankie is more likely to accidentally fuck up my car.
Mhm.
So Tig is like running the mental math of which of these is the less shitty option. I think she's gonna park next to Frankie. I think she'd rather just not deal with Archibald. I think it's just like I'd rather not.
Also,
Like,
because if one of them's gonna get hit, like Vanth isn't gonna kill Frankie.
Yeah.
Vanth would kill
Plus,
Archibald.
I ha-
That's
Yeah,
I
Vanth
true.
would kill
too,
Archibald.
so I can fix the damage.
Like not even intentionally. Like even just
Frankie
a
would
slap.
do it on accident. If Frankie did it on accident, he would apologize immensely and then offer to
They'd
repair
probably
it.
pay. Yeah.
I think that's part of it. Is Tig's like running the mental math as like Frankie's more likely to fuck it up, but Frankie's a good person.
He's the star swinger.
So Tig parks next to the yellow sort of military-esque vehicle.
Okay. So you kind of park the vehicle, get all set up. You slide out of the car and you hear the elevator off in the distance heading up towards where the university campus grounds are. Are you grabbing anything from the car? Are you leaving anything in the car?
For now, you should probably leave like the big stuff in the car
Yeah, I
until I
think,
can
like,
get to the
if-
room.
I think Tig's like, Icarus, what's the equivalent of like a laptop? Because I have to imagine Icarus has a laptop first.
I do.
It's just a laptop.
It's just a laptop. Look, we've got cell stones. It's like, I want to play in the space. Tig would be like, Icarus, make sure you get your laptop and you got your wallet and everything. I don't want to leave the super valuable stuff in the car, but the big stuff can stay and everything else that we're gonna need to move into your room. But get your backpack with your laptop and stuff. It'll just be easier that way.
Yep, you got it, Mom. And he's gonna start grabbing his gift.
You start grabbing your stuff, and you all both start heading on over to the elevator to head up to the campus grounds. And you get over there. You press the button to head up from the fourth down floor where you're at, to up to the ground level. And as you're waiting, you can hear some footsteps coming up behind y'all. And you see a young woman in white garb with like a red hood hanging down, and like these red bracelets on her hands, and her fingernails dyed black. Short brown hair. It's got kind of an auburn tint to it. and she kind of looks over at you and says, "Hey, Iggy, it's been a while. You look a lot taller." He's, you recognize Ryan Dorsimer.
Ah. Yeah, growing does that. It also doesn't help, Minotaur genetics, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. So, but are you excited? School? Hi, Mrs. Florakis-Chiusi. I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Ryan, it's nice to meet you as well. Did you attend Freedom High School with girls?
Oh, in my senior year, yeah, I was homeschooled before that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I was homeschooled like my whole childhood. I understand.
Yeah. She kind of looks around. You see it's just her right now. So the elevator beeps, just having gone down one floor. You could tell that it's being pretty full right now of people moving up and down. So it's gonna be a little longer.
It's a little busy.
Hopefully this elevator doesn't break on us, but I don't think it will.
Well, I know someone big and strong like you isn't scared of getting trapped in an elevator, right?
Nah, I can easily mending and fix the door. Get us out of here quickly.
So, have you chosen a major yet?
I am going for arcane history.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be pretty exciting. I think I'm leaning towards arcane ethics. I haven't decided yet, though. So maybe we'll have some classes together.
You most likely will.
Oh,
I mean, if you need help studying.
right back at you. Although you could probably teach me a thing or two. I haven't really met anyone as smart as you.
I still got a lot more to learn.
You see, she kind of awkwardly stares at the numbers on the elevator as it dings down one more. Tig, what are you doing during this time?
I think.
I was about to ask if Tig was there.
Yeah, I was like, can I roll an insight check to see what the fuck is going on here?
I will 100% tell you Icarus is oblivious to this.
Whatever is happening, I know my son's an idiot. I know he's oblivious. But I want to know, I want to know if I clock whatever's going on in Ryan's head. That's what I'm trying to.
Despite a 16 intelligence, I'm dumber than a box of rocks, and I love it.
Make that insight check.
16.
You can definitely tell with that Ryan is interested in Icky, but you can't tell to what extent.
Sure.
Could be romantic, could be platonic, but
you
definitely
just know, wants to be at minimum friends.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. I think Tig is just gonna, of the opinion, well, the best I can do is, to help is to, make polite small talk. So she's just gonna be like, so, Ryan, did you get your dorm room? Is it all set up? Which building you in?
I don't know yet. I still gotta go up and get that done.
Oh, you're heading that way now. You weren't, some stuff or whatever.
No. I just got a rental car so I can get the stuff that I did have here.
Well, if you need help, just let us know. I'm sure that to help out, and I know that the other two will be here in a little bit. And Thalia is more than capable of moving anybody's dorm room, probably in one trip. But Yante is able to help out too.
I remember I had had a problem with my desk with the at high school the little latch at the top was sticking, and Thalia said that she could fix it, and then she threw my desk out the window.
Yeah, she has a tendency to throw furniture.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of calls about her habits.
Hope you're ready for more, Mom.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it, Icarus. I'm so thrilled that your sister has decided that her favorite hobby is property damage. It's truly made my life a whole lot easier.
I mean, it could be worse.
It could be worse. I'm not sure how, but it could be.
Did you see the the glitch stream last night for what was it? I think it was the Emerald Archer one. I think what their name was, Emerald Archer 9. I think there's like blowing up on glitch last night. Do you see that, Icky?
I might have tuned into it for a little bit while I was packing up, but I was also more focused on packing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, responsibilities. The door dings finally, and the doors open as like 9 people stroll out of this like 10-foot by 10-foot elevator. As you see that the 3 of you plus 2 more, one burly-looking elderly orc man, and one very dainty-looking half-orc woman, kind of swim in behind you as everyone kind of gets in height. Icky, can you make me a insight check, please?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 15.
You're not sure exactly how it happened, but somehow, because of how cramped it is in here, Ryan got shoved like right in front of you, as the doors close. Like, sorry.
It's not your fault. And Icarus is gonna kind of keep like. I'm trying to like. Are we next to like the wall, like where there's the handrail?
You're like pushed up in the back corner of the elevator.
All right, Icarus is gonna keep one arm on the handrail at all times. The other one's just gonna kind of rub the back of his head until the next floor where people get off.
She kind of looks up at you. She's like 5'6", so she's like, I think,
All
like
ass bitch.
abdomen later.
Yeah, because I'm 6'6".
I think she's like abdomen level. So she kind of looks up. He says, yeah. She kind of twirls her hair in the back of her hand. Come here often? I don't.
Pig is trying so hard to not just like snort at whatever is happening right now. Like she's just like she knows what's up, right? And it's just the like, oh my sweet dumb son. Oh shit.
I just started coming here, but I'll probably be here more later, I guess, because college, school, studying, and I'm gonna cast message and point at Tig and be like, "Hey, mom, I don't know what to do here. Stranger danger, stranger danger."
Pig, like, because message I can respond to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the responsive. Icky, you can talk to her. It's fine. You're able to talk to people. I know you
Help.
are.
Help.
Tig is not helping this situation. Like like I know it's sort of like sink or swim, but it's also like, but if you don't, you gotta learn. Like,
well, as the doors kind of open, she kind of backs up a little bit as everyone gets off.
Wouldn't she back up into me if she's in front of me?
No, like you guys are face to face.
Ah.
She kind of backs up and looks up at you as the doors open. You all get ready to head off, and it's like, well, after orientation, I planned on heading down to the ice cream shop and meeting up with my friend Eloisa down there. If you wanted to come afterwards.
I'll think about it. I have had a.
Yeah, yeah,
I gotta see how I feel after moving into the dorm and everything.
yeah. I understand. Well, it's nice meeting you, Mrs. Florakis-Chiusi.
It was nice meeting you too, Ryan. I hope to see y'all later.
Yeah. I'll. Yeah. Bye. And she kind of walks away.
She's nice.
Yeah, I mean, she seems cool, but we don't really talk much.
Art, you need to talk more. Like, I know you're scared, right? And that you're very dedicated to your studies, and you are so smart, and your father and I are very proud of that. But that doesn't change the fact that it would be nice if you had friends.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to hurt them. That's all.
I get that. I do. I legitimately, I understand. But
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, Tig?
Oh, I thought you were talking about me, and I was about to be like, dog, I'm
Good.
not playing Ghost. Wrong character.
That's an 8.
When he says I don't want to hurt anyone, you have a flash of memories of Raph,
Yeah.
Elise. It all just kind of flashes at you. Quincy, Aurora, and then you kind of come back to.
Yeah. No, I get it. I know you know that I get it. You've met all the people, what all that was like. Your dad and I didn't hide any of that from you. It's better and it's easier when you have people.
I know, Mom.
And you've got your sisters.
I don't think they really. Well, Thalia doesn't really count as a person. They're more of an animal.
You be nice to Thalia. Just because she's a menace doesn't mean she's not your sister and she doesn't deserve to be treated with respect. Come on now. I raised you better
Well, I
than that,
mean,
Icarus.
Yeah,
I raised her
but
better than that too, but
the amount of tables
I'll
I've
fuss
been
at her
thrown
later.
through.
I understand that, and we're trying to get her into anger management classes. It's
Good
important.
luck.
It's not been going well, and you know
I know.
that.
Yeah, because I've been through a table last week.
We're trying. Regardless, family's important. Don't get me wrong.
I know,
Family
Mom.
is so important, but you need people who are your found family, not your blood family. So I want you to not just stay holed up in your dorm room all the time. I want to get out there and make friends. You
I
should
will,
go with
Mom.
Ryan. The ice cream shop. I know you went this morning with your dad, and I'll have words with him about how 9:30 in the morning is maybe not the most appropriate time to have an ice cream treat. But you should go. You should get out there and meet people. It's the first day on campus. It can't hurt you to get out of your comfort zone a little bit.
I'll see if Roger would want to go too. He wanted to do something after we got settled in.
Ah, hey, you should bring him along. I just don't want you to be, for lack of a better term, lonely, okay? Have friends.
Don't worry, Mom. I will.
I'm never gonna stop worrying about you three. That's not how being a parent is. You're all
You finally start walking up towards the campus grounds. You can hear the marching band playing, and you can see this long walkway of stalls and tables leading up the staircases to the main building of Vaethyu. As you can see, there with bright pink hair and a set of blue and white pom-poms and a Vaethyu Songbird's cheerleading uniform, you see, striking a pose, says, "Hey, Aunt Tig, nice to meet you. Nice to see you." As you see, Mina waving you down.
sweetheart, how are you?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Hey Icky, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Pretty excited.
It's a
So-
habit.
Welcome to be with you. Go Songbirds.
Go songbirds.
See, look, you're already in the spirit. Okay, so, down this way. It's kind of my turn. My turn on guidance. Let you know where everything's at. Well, well, my replacement doesn't show up for another 20 minutes, so still me. Perseus, that is. Anyways, so over there you got all the orientation tables. Over there you've got Blood Rush, Airball, Mashbat. You've got the battle bots down there, Dual Decks Club, the Photography Club. There's the newspaper. Over there you've got the Magitech and Arcanatech people who do kind of modding and stuff like that. Over there you've got the Glitch Streaming Club. Over there you've got the Dinadon Fan Club. And over there you've got the Blades of the Plains. They're an adventuring party group that's pretty popular around here. So yeah, that's the basic premise of everything. Kind of get situated and take a look around. Down that way is the campus store has a little stall if you want to get a VFU T-shirt or anything. And then you just follow the stairs that way up into the auditorium for the orientation presentation. And after that, they'll get you set up with your room assignment.
Perfect. Thank you, Mina.
Sure.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
All right. Well, it's good seeing y'all. And well, if you see my dad out here wandering around, it's because he's showing Sparrow around. But I don't know. We'll see.
If I see him, I'll say hi. Bye, Mina.
Bye. Bye,
I
Icky.
mean, thank you.
Yeah.
Tig's gonna look to Icky like as they turn from Mina and be like, "All right, lead the way." It's
All right.
Well,
Icky, where do you go?
Well, for starters, I'm avoiding the mashbat table.
that's not Icky that's avoiding the mashback table. That's
No, that's totally icky avoiding the mashbat table. Not
Uh-huh.
like trying to make sure he doesn't have to do two accents.
two very different accents.
Two very different accents.
Two
I guess
very legally distinct accents.
Yeah.
Really distinct.
I guess the first move for Icarus would be to go get his room key, because I think the power play would be to get the room, like his room, set up first, and
Mhm.
then go back out and around and investigate places.
Well,
that
you had to get the room key after orientation.
Oh, so it's after
Yeah,
the
it's like we have to
presentation.
go. We have
Alright.
to go to all the tables, or whatever tables I guess you want to go to. It's your college experience, Icarus. Wherever you want to go, talk to. I'm here for moral support.
You can
What
see
were
that
the-
you can see that there's a small table off in the corner near the student newspaper that looks like they're building models.
That sounds like the table for me. And he
You
goes to the model table.
You also saw the BattleBots table. I think that would pique your interest. The Dinadon fan club table, the glitch streaming table, the student newspaper, modding and Magitech Arcanatech stuff. So where are you going?
He would probably go to the model table first because he's interested to see what people are building. And
Alright,
then after that would be BattleBots.
All right. As you get over there, you can see a guy's about 6'2" with a kind of a rounder white face. You can see that he's got long black hair, kind of tucked around his ear. Kind of a roundish chin, some stubble on it. He's got a black coat on and a white T-shirt. It's got like a barbecue stain on the stomach, and a set of cat
Paint me in
claws.
this light.
This is hurting him so much.
Don't you paint
This
me in
is
this
so
light.
rude. This is hateful. What you're doing.
No, this is magic.
Don't you put that barbecue stain there.
As he kind of looks up, you can see that he's like got a chicken nugget in his mouth while he's painting, and he kind of like sticks his tongue out to shove the chicken nugget in his mouth and swallow it real quick. Oh, hey! Didn't think I'd see anyone coming over here.
I was interested in the model you were building.
Yeah. Well,
You can see it right here. It's pretty cool.
What model?
Well, this right here is a banana night for this comedy tabletop game that I'm running. You can see right here, he's wielding a popsicle stick.
What grade is it? Like, what grade model?
Nah, I don't really know. I got it used.
You got a used model?
Yeah, I like refurbishing them.
I mean, that's fair. To each their own.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah, my name's Mike, by the way.
Icarus.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, so, I think I've seen you around Goblin Games a couple times.
You probably have. I mean, I like to also build and paint models.
Cool, cool. What do you usually paint?
I usually paint fighting robots. Sometimes I paint like miniatures from what was the Dungeons and Dragons equivalent?
Serpents and Strongholds.
Oh yeah, paint serpents and strongholds, minis sometimes.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool.
What else do you build or paint?
I mean, I kind of do all kinds of stuff. I mean, like, I like some of the people that do like the BattleBot stuff. I'll do like paint jobs and stuff for them. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it'd be an easy way to get cash sometimes.
Yeah. So you looking to join up and like, I don't know, like do projects together and stuff like that? I mean, we're kind of just like hang out and share paints and talk and paint together and build together. Sometimes we do war games, but mainly it's just hanging out and painting and vibing.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be a good time.
Cool. Well, you can put your name down here and your cell phone number.
And Icarus does that. I gotta load up the friends list again.
So like do you use physical models or you use mathematical models? Or
I use physical models.
okay. Like what type of models do you find more interesting? Like do you prefer like what do you like doing?
I prefer the like robots because I feel like their joints are more intricate when you put them together, and depending on the grade of the model. Like for example, if you buy a lower grade model, the joints aren't as intricate and it's easier to put together. But the higher the grade, the harder the model, and I kind of like the challenge of the higher grade.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense. Like I know some of the modders guys, they sometimes say they 3D print stuff for us too. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that'd save us money too on miniatures.
Yeah. I mean, sure would. So I got everything here. It should be all good to go. And then yeah, if you want to hang out, I'm usually hanging out in the ass building. If you ever want to come hang out.
Yeah. Maybe at a later point though. I have a lot of people asking me to do stuff later.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's like no rush or anything. Like
Yeah.
obviously, I'm here for the rest of the day. You see, it kind of like opens up this small little clear bag and pops something from there into his mouth. Yeah, but just come back around or vibe whenever you want, and I'll shoot you a message with my info and the calendar for when we all meet up and hang out.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. See you around.
Catch you later. And Icarus is gonna turn around and then head over to the BattleBot stable.
Okay. You get over there and you see this guy with this backwards hat on, kind of longish brown hair that touches his ears, and he's got kind of this like derpy look on his face as he's kind of tightening screw on this small little BattleBot that's on his table. You can see that's got like an arm with a saw blade attached to it, and it's got a ballista type device on the back. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much. You? I'm just interested in BattleBots, maybe.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, who wouldn't be? The shit's cool as fuck, right? Oh, sorry. I should probably watch my language around your older sister here, huh?
No, my mother probably swears more so than you.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. uh, wait, you say mother?
I did, yes.
Whoa. Anyways, so bro, like, I'm Ryan, aka Scooter. I just kind of go by Scooter. No one ever calls me Ryan. So yeah, like this is BattleBots. I mean, like, shit's cool as fuck. We kind of get everything all together here. We build these things, get them all set up, right, and then we battle them, right. This is the way of the future. Pretty soon, there are not going to be any more wars or anything. Everything's going to be done with bots. Kid you not. All the bros and broettes out there, even the bro-thems, they're going to be all safe. No more war, peace and love. Mushrooms and bots. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I think I saw you over at Goblin Games. I think you were a part. Weren't you in on that Dual Decks tournament?
I was, yes.
Oh yeah. I think I went out like third round. What about you?
I don't know. What round did I go out? God.
Uh, Make a performance check.
Oh boy. 8.
You went out second round.
I was out second round.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it was a tough crowd for sure. You know, like
Yeah, it
Right.
really was.
like Riley just took the game and like ran with it, like absolutely demolished me, like brought out the freaking dream card, and I was just done, you know.
Yeah, I know. Dream's just a smidgen too OP, but that's my
Yeah.
opinion a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, I think they need to be on the block list, you know, like shoot.
Or maybe the restricted list.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
exactly fully banned, but
Well, I mean, here, you want to check it out? And he just kind of sets up the battle bot in the test route and hands you the controller. I got a target dummy in there. You can demolish it all you want. Check out the controls, see how it works.
I would like to demolish the dummy.
All right. You're going to make a Arcana check and a performance check.
Oh boy. So for Arcana, I rolled a 1, which is hilarious.
Okay.
And for performance, yet again, and some weird like twist of fate, I have rolled another 8.
You go in there after the dummy and you like charge into it, and as you do, you kind of let the battle bot drift a little bit, and you flip it on its back, right in front of it. Oh yeah, foiled by the dummy, huh? Hey, it happens. You still gotta get used to it. Here, hit the red switch while I flip it back over.
I hit the red switch.
And he kind of goes back in, grabs it, and flips it back over, and sets it back up. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this here, and then you're going to flick that right there, press that button, and that's going to use the saw arm. So go ahead and try it again, man.
All right.
You see, he takes a hit of his vape right there as you're doing it.
You want me to make another Arcana in performance?
Yep.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So 13 Arcana,
Okay.
12 performance. I rolled an 8.
You get in there. It's kind of janky, but you get that saw arm loaded, and you kind of cut the front of it. As you see the foam start to spill out, and a couple of springs and sprockets shoot out. Oh, hey, yeah, we got it. You killed him, huh? Oh, good shit. He kind of waves his cell stone at it, at the dummy, as the dummy gets mended by the mending spell. Well, I mean, that's the basics of battle. I mean, there's a lot more depending on how you build, but you can also like build everything yourself. So what you do is you kind of lay out all your parts and you build everything. You lay out the schematics. You figure out what you want to work together. It's really cool. Let me tell you. So if everyone is interested, we're getting them all set up with a mini bot. As he kind of pulls one out, and it's this little orange cube-looking thing that's got a singular like cutout at the top, and a small 2-button orange remote. There you go. It's a little mini bot, so you can test it out and you can make changes and upgrade it as you want, and see whether or not you want to come check it out. And then if you're interested, you can drop your name down there, and we can add you to the club list.
All right, give me 1 second. There you go. I think I'm okay. I gotta spend more. I have a few research projects that I'm working on. I feel like BattleBots might get in the way of that a little bit.
And, I mean, we can always come back and check it out. I mean, at the very least, we hold matches where people come and like pay tickets to see the big boys fight. Like what you saw now, this is amateur league stuff. We got a ring set up at Cairn Stadium for spring break. Oh, it's gonna be good. We've got 2 65-footers.
That sounds like it might be interesting at a later point in time, but I also have to focus up on my schoolwork a little bit.
Yeah, I get it, but it'll be spring break, so hit me up, check it out. Why not? And then if you need anything, hit me up too, Scooter.
Icarus, and I reach out for a handshake.
He kind of looks at you and then hits you with the clap and the back and then a snap. Not even a dab. It's clap, back, and snap.
Icarus just kind of looks, and then he's just like, all right, whatever, I guess. And he kind of retreats his hand from the handshake.
All right. Well, have fun and keep exploring around. And where are you guys going from here?
What else we got that isn't sports? Because I want to avoid the sports.
You have the Dean and Don fan club. You have the glitch streaming table. You have the student store. You have the newspaper, photography club, the modding club, the Arcanatech Magitech club. You can go check out the school band, the marching band.
No, Icarus would not do a marching band.
You gonna check the school store?
Yeah, let's go take a look at the school store.
All right. Tig, are you just kind of following along for right now?
Yeah, that's basically it. Like it's. So I'm just sort of around.
So as you walk into the area where it's not even the actual student store. It's just like a stall with some stuff set up. You can see that there are T-shirts, jerseys. You can see hoodies, pajama sets, bedding sets, pillows, posters, water bottles, keychains, cellstone covers. Pretty much everything emblazoned with the blue and white Songbird Vaethyu logo. Huh? No! Brian, goddammit. And you got everything set up right there. And right at the front, you can see that there's a older woman, maybe about 43, 44, with her 2 kids that are kind of sitting playing off to the side, and she's working the stand for the school store. And she kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, hello, and can I get you anything?"
Do you want anything, Mom?
Sweetheart, you already know that I have at least 3 shirts that say Vaeth University Mom. Because you all bought me one each individually because y'all don't talk to each other whenever y'all decide y'all were coming here.
Do you have the matching pajama set, like the pants, to go with the shirt? Because if not, then I'll be the cool one.
The pants.
I get her the pants.
Oh, you want to get the pants for your sister here?
My mother, yes.
As you can see the two kids in the background, you can see that they're playing with Tig and Quincy action figures.
Oh, good. This is good.
You know that license thanks to Nito signing away your likeness to the Comic Corps.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Tig has some pretty negative feelings about Nito just going ahead and doing that.
And the mom is apparently just not catching on at all as to who you are.
Which is fine. Like,
that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
That's totally fine.
But as you everything set up, the kid kind of looks up and you just see the jaw drop.
I'm gonna hold up my finger as in like a shh.
You
Like
see,
it's a secret.
This kid slowly raises his hand and salutes.
I kind of nudge mom and point to the head back to the kid.
Yeah, I think Tig sees that and just does like a little wave.
You can see that the kid kind of looks at his action figure and then looks up at you and then looks at the pen and then looks back at the action figure and then thinks better of it and sits back down.
I think Tig will politely turn to Icky and be like, "You shop around. I'm gonna go sign this for this kid."
All right, mom.
She'll go over and squat down to talk.
Oh, hi. I wasn't gonna say anything.
It was very polite of you to not say anything, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Hi. I'm Billy. This is my Tig action figure. He kind of holds it up to you, and you can see the button on the back makes Row twirl on the finger.
That's very cute. Yeah, that's very cool that she does that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I bet you could do it a lot faster.
Maybe. I'm a little rusty, but
yeah. And then you can if you put pull the string right here, watch. And you can see that he points sits the Tig action figure down and points the Row at an empty aluminum can and pulls the string and it fires a shot of compressed air at the can and knocks it over.
Oh, ain't she special? Ain't she fancy?
Mm-hmm. So cool, you're just the same. Yeah. Nothing. Wow. You walked out of the stories. Would you?
I saw you looking at the pin. Do you want me to sign?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And he kind of hands you the Tig action figure and the pen.
And Tig signs on the flattest part of this figure that she can find. I have to imagine it's somewhere on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you stand right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
And Bobby holds it and is like,
I will keep this forever and ever and ever.
You take good care of that now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You see, Icky now has your pajama bottoms. Icky, did you buy anything else?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Jammy pants.
Here you go, mom. And he hands her the pants.
Aw, aren't you a sweetheart?
Sometimes.
Boy. Only sometimes.
I'd say most of the time. But, it varied.
Yeah.
Case to case.
Sure. For sure.
Ready to go?
Well, Yeah, is there any other booths you want to go talk to, or are you ready to go to the auditorium for the presentation and to get your keys?
Let's get the keys. I kind of want to get my room set up.
Yeah, that seems fair. I chatted with the that Mike fella and that Scooter. Is that his name?
Yeah,
Or
Scooter.
what? Yeah, I think both of those seem like fun activities for you. I mean, you already paint so many damn models; they're all over my house. But the bots seem
Yeah.
cool.
So,
Maybe
as
I'll
y-
give it a crack.
As y'all are walking up to the auditorium, you can see that it looks like it's starting to get pretty full. People are starting to pour in. Seats are getting filled up, and there's not really anywhere to sit besides near the back. Can I get both of you to roll me perception, please?
Oh,
Oh,
good.
boy.
A thing Tig is famously great at.
Oh, hey, what a coincidence. Same with Icky. Like mother, like son.
I think the poor wisdom score has sort of traveled down to the children.
Yeah. I rolled a 16.
Okay. Icky, your mom doesn't notice this, but you do. You can see that Ryan is in the alleyway in between the auditorium and the ass building, kind of on a park bench, crying, like fully sobbing. You notice that the orientation is about to start in like 3 minutes.
All right. I tell mom to go grab a seat and I'll be right back.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I gotta step outside real quick. I got a message from Mike. Even though I just saw him, he had a question for me, so I figured it'd be easier to call him and ask about it and get that figured
You
out
can
real
roll-
quick.
You can roll deception on that.
Insight?
Yeah,
Is
insight.
Tig level 20 now? Would she have?
I do not have a level 20 sheet.
It's a 7.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Your son's lying to you.
Can I tell, like,
With a dirty 20, you could tell
the intention of the lie?
with the dirty 20, you could tell that Icky's worried about something, and is stepping outside to hopefully rectify that worry.
Everything all right? You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be back quick, I promise.
Okay. If you need anything, just shoot me a text. I can...
I'll shoot you a message, Mom, don't worry.
Yeah, right. And Tig's gonna go and get seats.
And then I'll go outside.
As you head outside, you can see just down the alleyway. You can see Ryan there crying. She's holding her mask that's looking back at her and sobbing.
Are you okay?
Icky, she kind of holds her mask to her chest. I didn't see you. Yeah? No, you don't have to roll. She's not fine. She's not okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I really need to roll?
No.
You're lying.
I mean, no, I'm not okay, but it's not anyone else's concern, you know?
I mean, that I guess technically is true, but as a friend, I guess I'll make it my concern, see what's up. So what's wrong?
Do you remember how what Roger told you about why I transferred to school? Everything that happened with my dad?
Yes.
So you know what this is. So she kind of looks at her mask.
Yeah, I can kind of put 2 and 2 together.
I'm keep getting told I'm gonna be alone. I don't really know anyone here. and any friends. I'm alone and worthless and by myself. I'm so out of my comfort zone, so scared, and I'm just so scared that I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna just end up living alone in some swamp, just me, myself, and my crazy fucking mask here telling me crazy shit.
Well, good thing the mask is telling you crazy shit because, you know, if it was actual things, it wouldn't be true. It's kind of crazy that it told you that you were by yourself and you would be alone, and yet here I am talking to you. You know, that's already a lie right there. Um,
She smiles back at you.
in the words of my mother, that mask is telling you a crock of shit. And I, to be honest, wouldn't listen to it, regardless of connections or what it is, because you are the pilot in your own destiny. And you can steer the ship in any direction that you want, regardless of what others tell you.
You really think so?
Oh, yeah, I kind of know so, because I'm going to take my destiny into my hands and steer my ship and figure out where I need to go. And school's the first step.
I just so scared, you know?
Yeah, that's natural. But have you ever seen a couple of kids playing on the playground? You'll see them do something, they'll trip, they'll get back up, and then they'll keep playing like nothing ever happened.
What's that have to do with this?
I mean, if you're scared, you're gonna trip, but the best thing to do is to get up and keep going. And sometimes the fall sucks, but getting back up and keep marching for like keeping the march forward is worth the trip, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So grab your destiny in your hands and steer your ship wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Now I believe orientation's about to start.
Yeah. Thank you, Nikki.
It's not a problem. And Icarus is going to make his way back inside.
Ryan follows you inside. So orientation had started 2 minutes ago, Tig. And
Oh, good.
Nikki just finally walks in. As you can see him walking in and looking for you.
I like, in a way that is not, is trying very hard to not be, like, disruptive to the people. Do a little, like...
Do I see
I
it?
also text him, like, the row that we're in.
Yeah, I pull out my phone, look at the row, and then just make my way over there.
Good morning, everyone. Please have your seats, and I will begin shortly. Please sit down, calm down. Silence. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I am Headmistress Ilmarrow, and I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you to Vayeth University. We are thrilled to have you all here today and hope that you will find our institution to be a welcoming and inspiring place to learn and grow. As the head of this esteemed university, I am committed to providing our students with the best possible education and resources, as well as creating a supportive and inclusive environment that encourages personal and academic growth. At Vayeth University, we believe that education should be a transformative experience that prepares our students to succeed in an ever-changing world. Whether you are a new student, returning student, or a member of our esteemed faculty and staff, we value your presence here today and hope that you will find our community to be a place where you can thrive. Our faculty is made up of renowned experts in their fields, and our facilities are state-of-the-art, providing our students with the resources they need to excel in their studies. We also pride ourselves on our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we strive to create a safe and welcoming space for all members of our community. We believe that by embracing our differences, we can learn from one another and create a more just and equitable society. Be honest with you, things are going to be different this year. Account of everything, what's lost. But I have a lot of faith in our staff and our students that we will see this through. So, once again, I welcome you all to Vayeth University, and I encourage you to take full advantage of the opportunities that are available to you here. Whether it is through our academic programs, our research initiatives, or our extracurricular activities, I'm confident that you will find your time here to be fulfilling, enriching, and rewarding. Thank you. Now, each of you can please follow along to the table signified with the letter of your last name to receive your dorm room assignment.
As everyone starts to stand up, what do you two do?
So, I'm guessing it goes by.
It's the F.
Is it the F?
Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
first initial of your last name.
All right. I wasn't sure which direction it went, so I'm gonna go stand in line.
Yeah, Tig's just gonna go with him.
As you get in the line, you can see that there is a old, elderly-looking dragonborn, with green scales and green horns and green hair, kind of growing out like a beard, and at the top of his head. And he's got this kind of crazy-eyed look on him as he's refusing to touch any of the technology around him and is instead doing everything by paper and quill.
What color is his hair?
It's green.
Not lime green.
No, it's not lime green.
Uh-huh. All right.
All right, let's see. Icarus, Florakis-Chiusi, yes?
Correct.
I think I saw your names in the academic dockets. I have great hopes for you.
Yeah, so do a few other
Oh.
people, and he kind of looks at his mother.
Well, I'll be seeing you in several of my classes. If you are wishing to study the arcane, that is still.
Yes. I have a lot of things I need to learn, and studying the past will help me with the future.
Yes, the future. Well, I'm Professor Boris Edelberg, and I think you'll be seeing a lot more of me. All right, let's get your room assignment, huh?
Yes, please.
All right. Let's take a look here. Okay. Florakis-Chiusi, Florakis, flow. Here. 4th floor, room 16 of the Bristleback dorms. Here you are here. 2 room keys. And, well, welcome to Vayeth U. I trust you will not let us all down here.
Thank you. And he
No
takes his
cell
keys.
stones in the line! Off those damn devices!
I love this.
This is gonna be a rough semester.
Yeah, he seems a little bit uppity, doesn't he?
All right, what do you two do?
Guess we go to the
I-
car to get our stuff. Unless
You want to go to the
Mom
room
wanted
first,
something.
or do you want? I don't want to talk to anybody. Do you want to go to the room first, or you want to just grab stuff and start bringing it up? However you want to do this, Icarus.
I think the power play would be to get the stuff from the car first, and then make our way up to the room. So that way
Fantastic.
we don't have to make the trip back down.
Hey, that works. I didn't know if we were going to need to make multiple trips, but if you think we can do it in one and just get it all up there, let's do it.
One trip. One trip.
One trip. One trip.
One trip.
So y'all start heading down towards the parking garage. And are you doing anything on the way down to the parking garage, or just kind of heading down there?
Besides avoiding the mash bat table, just making our way down.
It's canon. Icarus hates Mashbat. Never mind that.
No, it's not canon that Icarus hates Mashback. It's just he doesn't like the
Mike-
sport. It's not his cup of tea. Also,
Uh,
Mike doesn't want to do two voices.
You get down to the parking garage, down to the 4th floor. You
Yeah.
get all the way over to the car, and you get all the
How's
way
the
out
car
there.
look? Is the car been, has the
Car-
car been dinged?
The car looks fine. The car looks fine.
Great.
There's not a
Is
single
Frankie still
problem in it.
parked next to us?
Frankie is still parked next to you.
This is great.
No.
And you start getting everything unloaded from the car, and lo and behold, just barely, y'all should be able to take it all up in one trip.
One trip. One trip.
One trip. Yeah, I think we just head.
Right.
Like, I don't
Head
see any
over
reason
to the
why we would
elevator?
just straight to the elevator into the dorm.
All right, you head straight to the elevator to get up to the 3rd floor, so you can head to Bristleback dorm rooms. And as the elevators open up, so you can get in, you see Frankie.
Frankie, it's so good to see you again.
Hey, Miss Florakis, it's nice to see you too.
You're coaching here now, Rat? Is that? I think that's what Thalia said.
I picked up a gig doing coaching the mash bat over here. I think your
Oh.
daughter has a real talent.
She's definitely very driven when it comes to sports, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
think she's planning
some of
on
the tales
going
from-
back up.
I'd hope so. I mean, she was a good talent, you know. Do you guys need help carrying anything?
I mean, it can't hurt, right? I mean, we've got it all, but many hands make light work.
That is a
First
fair
hand-
point.
Icarus, hand the nice man your miniature fridge that your dad bought you.
And Icarus hands Frankie the miniature fridge.
Does Frankie even struggle with the miniature fridge?
No, he's got a 20 in strength.
All right, you all get loaded up into the
Frankie probably
thing.
carry.
What does Icarus say
Yeah.
to Frankie as y'all are riding up? Riding up the elevator.
Icarus doesn't really say much to Frankie. Icarus is just kind of minding his P's and Q's. He knows Frankie because Thalia's coach, but he doesn't really interact with Frankie that much.
Mm-hmm.
And Frankie is probably talking Tig's ear off about his daughter, like her daughter, Mashbat, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You ain't getting me, you son of a bitch.
Not this day.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
As you guys make your way up to the door room, you get all the way up to the front door of the Bristleback dorm room, and you can see there's a nice little long line in front of the elevator. But you do see some stairs. You can see that as you walk in, it's kind of shaped like a U. So there's a hallway going to the left, and then it wraps around to make another hallway going straight, and then the same going right and then going straight to make it a U shape. There's a single elevator in the center, and then on the right of that elevator is a set of stairs going up.
Should we take the stairs?
Why would we take the stairs, Icarus? We can just take the elevator. It's a lot easier.
All right. I mean, we can wait for the elevator.
Wait for the elevator.
We wait for the
We can
elevator.
we can be patient. It's a virtue.
Oh, that's right.
Did you really
I forgot
forgot patience
canonically-
is a virtue?
I did patience is a virtue, my own son. Thank you.
I also forgot.
Can you tell me a more
Frankie is 6'7".
southern mom thing to do?
No, I could.
Icarus is an inch shorter than Frankie.
That's so funny. Is Icarus's height with the horns though?
No.
Yeah, so the horns
Owens would add
add.
extra, but base height, he's 1 inch shorter than Frankie. That's because I thought 6'7" was a good height for a Goliath. I was wrong.
Oh, that's okay. Frankie's a little for a Goliath. That's why he teaches, coaches Thalia's, because Thalia's little for a Minotaur.
As you wait for the elevator, you eventually end up hopping in and riding the elevator all the way up to the 4th floor.
Perfect.
And head all the way down to your room. Do you remember what your room is?
It is.
What room are you going to?
I am going to do the fancy fun thing because there's a 4th floor, and there's like 3 doors down from. I'm going to room 16
Okay.
because that is my
so you
room.
head over down to
Like, where do
you head over down
usually-
to room 6. Head over down to room 16, and the door is open.
I'm gonna knock,
What do you do?
and then like I knock on the door, and then kind of like let myself in, be like, hello. Is there anybody?
You hear you see somebody walk around the corner, kind of pop a headphone out of the ear. You can see that he has kind of long hair all the way back up in a ponytail. He's got brown leather pants on, leather boots, and leather gauntlets, and a half cloak down to the mid of the shoulder. So he kind of runs the corner and says, "Oh, hey, Varys, you must be
Icarus.
my roommate."
Yeah. So he'll meet you, and he reaches out for a handshake.
Hey, it's nice to meet you too. Well, get everything set up, and he sees your mom in the background, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a 2-room dorm. You're probably in a different room."
No,
Oh,
she's
I'm his mom.
she's my mother.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Well, we got a couch already set up. I found it in the dumpster, believe it or not. And yeah, we got pretty much everything we need. Got a garbage compactor on the patio. That's pretty cool. And we're right next to the roof access too. There's a nice garden up there. But yeah,
that's
that's
nice.
your room over there. That's your room over there. The people that were in here before didn't really clean up too well, so I already took care of that. So it should be all clean for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, no problem. And then I'm gonna be just jamming and working on some sketches. So my door's open if you need anything.
Will do. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You see that
Nice
he.
fingers.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Pops the headphone back in. You see him twirl a dagger between his fingers and stuff it into his thigh sheath. Then he heads back into his room. What do you two do? You see that
Three.
Frankie is kind of
Frankie's here.
Wow, what? Frankie didn't just sit everything down.
Well, I'm assuming Frankie was kind of standing there while the conversation was happening for a minute, and then Icarus would be like, "Hey, Frankie, could you please set that down over there?" And then Frankie looks back at Icarus and he says, you got it, boss." And he put down the stuff. He goes, I'll see you guys later. It's a pleasure seeing you guys again, and I'll see you all at the Mashback game once Thalia signs up." And then he leaves.
All right. Y'all are getting all set up, and see you dropping off the stuff and setting everything up. You pull out that that box and that book from Lyle's from the Goblin Horde. Tig, make me an Arcana check.
Cool. 22.
You recognize magic. You've spent a lot of time around it. That book
Mm-hmm.
is older than Roe and magical.
Is it from the library?
Doesn't seem like it. This doesn't seem like it's any kind of similar level of strength. Like, it seems like the magic, from what you could tell, is light. It's not strong magic, but it is old magic.
Got it. Do I recognize the kind of?
Not with just an Arcana check. If you'd like, you can do something, if you have spells or anything like that you'd like to use.
Can I cast Identify?
Sure.
Get him, Mom.
I'm going to DM you.
Perfect.
Oh, evil.
Did you honestly think I was going to just tell you?
I have hopes.
Mom's gonna get to know.
Yeah, I know. Mom should tell the son, you know? Dad didn't
Mom
tell me
might
shit.
tell the son. We'll find out what it is, and then we'll see if Mom's gonna tell you. Let's see what our beloved, lovely DM is gonna about this book.
What did I buy? Well, what did Dad buy me? I should
What
specify.
did Dad buy you?
Yeah, what did
Father
Dad buy
buy
me? This episode of Orientation Week has been brought to you by magic stuff. You know, sometimes it's
By
magic.
some magical
Sometimes
shit.
it's not. Sometimes it's magic. Sometimes it's just the things you think about being magic.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's magical.
Maybe it's Maybelline. That's the hidden secret of magic, you know? You combine all the magics together and you get Maybelline.
I'm still
It's from
waiting.
In the words of one Quincy H. Elias, echoing down the hallways, it's been brought to you by the letter V for Viv. What the heck is this? That's a very good question. If only there was a handsome foxy rogue hanging around somewhere that could lockpick the box for me too while we were at it.
Ghost.
Yeah, where is that ghost?
Where he at?
Where's my boy? We already saw one of my boys. Where's my other boy? Poor Frankie. At least I did the switch okay.
You did great. I'm so proud of you.
You happy, Quincy? You got to hear the two voices now.
So mad.
This must be one incredibly dangerous book.
Who knows?
Well, you're about to.
Rat.
Don't worry. Can sorcerers learn to identify? Let's find out. I did also a fun thing and made a bookmark, like tab thing, on my bookmarks. So now it's got all of my stuff in that little folder. And now all I gotta do is click into that folder and I can load up all of Icarus stuff.
Is what you sent me all I know?
No, you're getting the second part.
Okay.
Oh no, there's part 2?
No, she just sent me like the title.
How long was the title?
I don't think it's I have to type it. It's I have to go find the info in my notes.
What level is Identify?
I'm casting it at first level.
I cannot learn Identify. But I can learn Silvery Barbs! Right? You do love to see Silvery Barbs. I'm gonna do a fun thing and roll a percentile and see what I'd roll on my wild magic table.
Why? You're here to
Because I want to see what I'd have. Because I just wanted to see what I would have gotten if I did cast a spell. I got fly on a
Got
ring
it?
within 60 feet of me.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm
Oh, it's
gonna.
a book.
Yeah. So you're holding the book, and hey,
Sure. And he hands her the book.
Where'd you get this?
You can't read any of the languages.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like flipping through it.
I got it at the Goblin Sword, along with this box.
Is the box magic?
Are you still detect magic going, right?
I don't have detect magic. I have identify.
All right,
Identify's on the book.
Do you want to identify the box?
I'd love to identify the box.
Okay.
What weird shit did my husband buy my son?
And this episode of Orientation Week is brought to you by Random Magic.
Random magic. Everything that Icky does is brought to us by random magic.
This is incredibly accurate.
While the DM's getting me that,
There you go.
that good info. Fantastic. That good info. I'm gonna hand the book back to. Here you go. Weird book.
Are you lying to me?
Do you want to roll an insight check?
I would love to roll an insight check, because that sounds like Mom's lying.
Incite your mom.
Insight your mom.
I rolled an 11, so let's hope you roll lower.
I rolled a natural 20.
Well, that's a book.
That's a
And
book.
I guess I'm gonna, once Mom hands you the book back, I guess I'm gonna open it and kind of like thumb through it a little bit. 'Cause I didn't actually open the book.
You don't recognize any of the words, but you do see a beautiful illustration of a really intricate helm.
I'm gonna flip
You can,
the book around and be
you can
like,
see it's black. You can see when you looked at it, it was black and angular, kind of making the sharp cut at the cheekbone into a slender, long piece, and then it came up with two black spikes, kind of poking out backwards at like a 45-degree angle from the head, and then two slits in the center of where the eyes would be, and it was black as night, illustrated with just a purple outline around, just to show how dark it is.
I slipped into Frankie there. Look what you made me do. Hey, Mom, do you
Yeah?
see this? And he points to like the helm.
Mhm.
Do you know what this is, by any chance?
It's a book. It's magical.
Well, let's talk about the helmet. But if you want to tell me more about,
I don't know anything about the helmet specifically.
and
Looks
he
magical.
closes the book and puts it on the shelf.
Like, and then Tig, I think, just goes back to putting stuff away and hanging stuff up. And
You can see that
Organize the room.
that Icky brought exactly 2 pairs of underwear. That's it.
you know this isn't enough clothing, right? Like, you're not going to do laundry every 2 days. I know you don't do laundry at my house, but you're going to have to do laundry.
Hey,
every
I've
day to
started.
do it.
I started doing laundry. Thank you.
You started, and I'm very proud of you. That's more than I can say for either of your sisters. I'm gonna.
I know, I gotta go out
send you
and-
more clothes.
Get more.
More clothes than this. This is not an acceptable number of clothing items. I know that we're
Mom.
like just down the road, but that's not. This ain't gonna fly.
I mean, it gives me a reason to come home and visit.
That's great, sweetheart, and I want you to come home and visit whenever you want to because I want to see you because you're my son and I love you. However, that's not the point of going to college. The point of college is not to come home every weekend to get laundry done and see your mom.
Not with that attitude. And Icarus kind of puts stuff in the set the mini fridge and starts putting stuff in the mini fridge.
You can see that as you're getting everything set up, you see the piece of paper kind of fall out of your pocket.
The ice cream one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick it back up. I'm going to tuck it back into my pocket,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to wait for Roger to show up, and then make the suggestion that we both go down there.
Okay. Well, you finish
Then
getting the dorm room all. You finish getting the dorm room all set up. And Roger still hasn't showed up yet. Pig, what are you doing after the dorm room's all set up?
I think she's like, it's that thing of I don't want to overstay my welcome, so to speak, but I
Mhm.
want to make sure that my son is cool before I dip.
Mhm.
So I think she waits for like 15 to 30 minutes to see if anything else like needs to be done, like to see that everything's cool here.
Yeah, I feel like
Like,
Icarus and Tig are just kind of talking while
like once she gets the vibe that like Icarus is set up and he's fine, like head out.
like I'll walk you to the car, Mom.
You sure?
So,
You don't want to stay and talk to your roommate? He seemed very nice.
I don't think he's going anywhere. I mean, I kind of live here now, so
I guess that's fair that you now live here. Yeah, you can walk to the car.
and I walk my mod to the car.
all right. As you walk your mom towards the car, you see Roger on the way there, sitting on a
Ugh.
park bench near the elevators. He kind of just waves at you.
Oh, Roger. I thought my mind said Peter Comstock's dad.
No, Roger,
Not
This is the
not
cool guy.
Archibald.
Archibald.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was Roger, but I kind of wave Roger over.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? You good?
So you know how we were talking about hanging out in the dorm room after, right?
Yeah.
Would you want to go get ice cream instead? And I pull out the piece of paper with the number on it.
Sure. Yeah, ice cream sounds good.
All right. I text Louis, not Louise,
Eloisa.
Louisa.
Eloisa. I
Yeah.
was close.
You were close, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So.
How you
Well,
doing, Miss Florakis-Chiusi?
Hi, Roger.
Um,
How are you?
Good. I got that promotion over at Mushy Boys, so I'm a grower now.
Great. I'm very proud of you. That's good. Good work.
Mm.
Great.
I'll text Eloisa.
I hope it came with a pay raise.
Oh yeah. I got a pretty good pay raise now too. You know, I get Castian in there quite a time. You remember Castian? I think you knew him, right?
Yeah, I know Castian. He's a nice man.
Yeah, he comes in because we got some really good mushrooms for anxiety. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, he's a good man. He's the one. He is Yanthe. He's where she goes for her violin lessons.
oh, that's
That
cool.
that whole family, the Vandry Alexanders, they're all delightful folks.
Yeah. Yeah, you can trust that I'll keep an eye over here on Icky because the two of us we got plenty of models to build and we got plenty more homework to do.
That's all I ask is that y'all study hard, but not too hard. Make sure you get out there and have fun.
All right,
Oh,
Mom.
and you already sent the text. We're heading out.
Yeah, let's make our way over. And Icarus is gonna
Alright.
turn around and give his mom a hug.
Tig just gives him like the biggest hug.
Hmm.
Just like, you be good, and if you need anything, you can call or you can come home, but don't feel like you have to come home. We're fine.
I know, Mom. I will.
Study
I'll
hard
come when
and
it's
make
needed.
friends. Don't just stay in your room all the time.
I know, Mom. I know. You ready, Roger?
Good.
Yeah, that's good. See you later, Miss Florakis-Chiusi.
Bye, Roger.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Bye, Icarus. Be good.
I'll try.
As the two of you start walking over towards the ice cream shop, you can swear back over at Bristleback Dorms, you hear the sound of glass breaking and wood shattering.
Thalia.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh boy. Can I know what
Alright,
that box is?
RFE?
Yes, please.